Morning settles over the forests of Kanto. The sky remains open above it. On the ground, nothing escapes that openness. Caterpie, Metapod, and Rattata live beneath it, exposed in different ways. This is their story. Low plants and layered leaves offer brief concealment. A Caterpie lies pressed against a leaf, barely distinguishable from its surface. Nearby, a Metapod clings motionless to a stem. Along narrow paths, through tall grass, a Rattata pauses, then moves as the wind reshapes the cover around it. Light shifts, shadows trade places. Nothing here lasts for long. Among low leaves and soft stems near the forest floor, Caterpie feeds quietly. Its green body blends into the foliage, difficult to separate from the plant it rests on. Each bite is small and careful, taken without shaking the leaf or disturbing the air. Caterpie moves only as much as it needs to. It relies on timing more than strength. When light remains steady, it feeds. When shadows shift, it freezes. Even then, safety is uncertain. The sky passes overhead unseen, and a sudden stillness can spread without warning. Caterpie stops completely, waiting for the moment to pass. Survival here depends on restraint, not escape. Fixed to bark or stem, Metapod remains exposed. Its shell faces outward, hard and unresponsive, offering no movement to betray what is happening inside. Once settled, it does not change position. Wind moves around it. Light shifts as clouds cross the sky. Shadows sweep over its surface and move on. Metapod does not react. It cannot flee or hide. Its survival depends entirely on endurance. Inside the shell, transformation continues slowly. Outside, the casing absorbs whatever passes. This strategy offers no control, only persistence. Along roots and broken ground, Rattata moves in short bursts. It stays low, following edges and familiar paths worn into the forest floor. It stops often, listening. Even when its body is still, its senses remain active. Ears turn, eyes track changes in light and shadow. Rattata survives through awareness. It knows where to run, where to freeze, and where gaps beneath leaves or roots offer brief shelter. When shadows pass overhead, it stops instantly. When the air shifts, it waits longer than comfort allows. Then it moves again, quickly and quietly. Rest comes only in fragments taken between moments of vigilance, beneath a sky that never fully releases its attention. As the day settles, the environment refuses to stay consistent. Light dulls, then sharpens. Wind bends the grass, then stills it again. Nothing dramatic happens, but nothing fully relaxes either. The pressure remains, shifting without warning. Caterpie continues feeding in short intervals, never settling into a steady pattern. Each change in light interrupts the moment. Movement begins, then stops. Waiting lasts longer than hunger prefers. The leaf beneath it feels less like shelter and more like a temporary permission to exist. Survival here is not about eating. It is about knowing when not to. Metapod remains fixed in place as the world changes around it. Wind passes, light slides, shadows come and go. None of it alters its position. It does not respond to pressure, it absorbs it. Time stretches, endurance replaces decision. Along the margins, Rattata never fully settles. It moves, stops, listens, then moves again. Every shift in sound or light demands attention. Nothing happens, and that is the problem. Awareness stays high. Relief never arrives. By midday, the contrast is unmistakable. Caterpie survives by restraint. Metapod survives by endurance. Rattata survives by vigilance. They share the same space, shaped by the same condition. But pressure does not demand the same response from all who live beneath it. Later in the day, the clearing opens wider, cover thins, leaves give way to bare ground. Without dense grass or branches, the sky feels closer here. Stillness becomes harder to maintain. Caterpie crosses the open patch first. Its body is briefly exposed, soft, and clearly outlined against the earth. It moves only a short distance before stopping. Feeding ceases. Hunger can wait. Caterpie presses flat against the ground, waiting for the moment to pass. Metapod remains fixed nearby. Its shell faces upward, unchanged by the openness around it. There is no adjustment, no retreat. Endurance is its only response. At the edge of the clearing, Rattata pauses. The lack of cover alters its movement. It stops more often, listens longer, ears turning sharply as it tracks the air itself. A shadow passes overhead. Caterpie flattens instantly. Metapod remains unmoved. Rattata freezes, body tense and alert. The shadow slides on. Nothing follows. For a brief moment, all three remain exposed beneath the open space. Then the pressure eases. Caterpie slips back into cover. Metapod remains where it is. Rattata withdraws along familiar edges. The sky does not strike. It simply moves on, leaving the clearing quiet once more. As daylight fades, the ground cools. Shadows stretch across the clearing, and the air grows still. Each returns to its pattern. Caterpie settles beneath leaves, pressed close to the plant it feeds on. Metapod remains fixed in place, shell facing upward, unchanged. Rattata slips along familiar edges, disappearing into root and cover. There is no dominance here. Stillness, endurance, and awareness exist side by side beneath the same sky. Light will change again, wind will return. For those who hold the ground, survival is not decided by action, but by restraint. 3 paths, 1 ground.